So today I'm going to show you what I have behind these cupboards. And I'm pretty lucky to have these. One of the reasons I loved this house was the storage. So recently I kind of added or had my husband make 2 more shelves here. And so we just put those in today. And this bottom basket is what I call my junk one. So I have, reusable shopping bags in there, kind of a cutting board back there, or serving board. And that slides out, which is great. Fits my umbrella perfect as well, right down there. So I wanted these so that I'd be able to put my chargers on them because they were just too heavy. And I ended up snapping this little part here. So he built those. Today, I've always had these here, but I did rearrange them again and pretty happy again. I have a few placemats up there, seasonal ones. Some of the gauze runners that I'll use on my tablescapes. These I use on the tablescapes as well. Now what I do is I organize everything by season rather than by color. So these are pretty much everyday ones here. And then it goes into spring, which is coming, and then into Easter, which little bunnies will show up somewhere. And then I kind of go towards fall or more of a neutral colors. And then Thanksgiving, more fall, and then again, this could be every day. And try to see what that one is. I guess that's fall too. So I did organize them, and then a Halloween or spooky runner with spider webs on it. And then the rest is Christmas. And then these are all, like I said, runners or placemats, things like that. Then I go into some of my tablecloths. These are the ones that fit my dining room table. And again, I've gone by color and season, a little bit of seasonal. So summer, spring and summer, fall, and then I think I have Christmas farther down here. Yes, I do. And then the odd blanket that's just have no place to put, and some curtains that I had taken down. So today I did add this to hold my napkins because I have too many. So I put the Christmas ones way up top here that I don't use that often. And these ones I had bought for fall. So they're the fall ones going into spring. And again, if I make up the napkins ahead of time, sometimes you need a place to put them. So this is actually a little shoe organizer, but I thought I'm going to repurpose that today and use it for that. And then these are the chargers that I use, some of them, because again, they don't all fit here, unfortunately. They're too heavy, so they can't all go on here. And there's more there. I think I might get rid of these. I don't love them. They're glass and they're heavy. So that's that little cupboard. This next one is basically for coats and shoes and boots and gloves and mitts and things like that, because we are in Alberta, which is cold, and it's winter right now. So that's the shoe one and coat one. And then this little one on the end holds a little bit of junky stuff, like garbage bags, plastic bags for food. This will have, it's a mess right now, but you know what? I have a mess, so I'm going to show you. It's not always perfect. This is some of my extra napkin rings, some baking cups, and different seasonal stuff there. This one is all placemats. Well, not all, because I actually have more in a different drawer somewhere, but This is how I'm using this space right now. And same with my napkin rings. So I put them in little plastic containers here and just a box, whatever I find. And that way I can, you know, see what I have. I've got some of the Christmas ones at the back, some of the fall. And again, I keep them, I try to organize them by season and by color. So that's just a little ways I do that. And then napkins. Now I know most of you probably don't have this many napkins, but I do. Some I'm going to get rid of, but most of them I'm going to keep. And this is not something I just bought like yesterday. Some of them I have had, but a lot of them I like different napkins. So that's one drawer, more of the spring one. And then this one has the basic blacks and greens and reds, more of the fall colors down here. And some that I haven't even used yet because I bought them. So you'll be seeing these in the fall. These were from Amazon. Not too many are, but a few. Usually I buy mine at Winners or HomeSense. And then this bottom drawer is kind of a, you know, garbage bag and junk drawer. And I actually, believe it or not, I'm getting rid of some of my placemats today. Just I have too many. Now I did want to show you this other little closet I have. It's the only actual linen closet I have in the entire house. That other one, we kind of chose it to be a linen one. So basically, this is where I have extra doily linen type things, you know, more dish towels, things like that. And this is where I store my other tablecloths and things like that. And curtains, you know, things, a few cushions up there. Not perfect, but it is semi-organized. And to me, if you've got a place for everything, it's great. So that way, this is kind of what I have to use. Now the other space I wanted to show you, where I keep the rest of the little napkin rings here, some more here, and extra placemats, is this little serving drawer that I have. And I do keep my extra silverware set in here, just because I like to keep it handy in the dining area. And there you have it. That's basically how I store a lot of my napkins, or not napkins, the placemats, well, everything that I just showed you. So hopefully this inspires you to organize some of your drawers or your cupboards and use the space if you have it. So if you've enjoyed watching the video, please give it a like, share, and hit subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.